Hello guys, welcome back to our new video. In this video, we are going to clone the design of ChatGPT and make our own ChatGPT like UI. So we are not going through the actual functionality of anything like AI or something else. We will just be designing the uh, clone of ChatGPT, right? So without wasting any time, let's get started. First, I will be creating the HTML. I will call it ChatGPT. I have to include font awesome and Bootstrap for this because I'll be using the classes provided by them. Now I've included the theme. Let's create a div with class divflex and mean vertical height 100. Then we'll go towards the sidebar, which will be a nav, and it will have a class of dflex, maybe sidebar, flex column, flex shrink 0. And inside nav we'll have a class with padding, and it will contain a button with class btn. It will say new chat. I'll put it inside a span so that I can use font awesome here. Okay, plus, let's see. Okay, it's not plug, it's plus. Yeah, this is good. So I'm going to design it in a dark theme. So let me use dark theme. Okay, so for the dark theme I will need to add some custom css here. Let me go through the custom css first. So I'll define some colors here. For the chat bg I will be using 343541, and for sidebar width I will be using 260px. Card bg would be 3e3f48. For the text light I'll go with ECEC F1. So let's start with body. Background would be, background color would be, I use this sphere which is chatbg. And for sidebar, width would be the sidebar width, and background would be black. Yeah, this is getting into some shape. So I'll need to design this new chat button, right? So for this button, let me go through the classes of this button. So it will have btn outline light, width 100, deflex align items center. Okay, looks good. So I may need to add some more thing here. Padding 3. Okay, and let's see if I need to add any more thing here. I think that should be it. So now let's move on to the chat history. Flex grow 1, overflow y auto, ex2. You have a div with class text muted small, padding of 2. I'll call it today. I'll have chat item. Inside chat item I'll use font awesome for the message icon, and it should have a span which will say something like responsive design discussion. And I may have multiple chat items, maybe basics of cloud computing. This is just the history of chat that I have done with the ChatGPT. Okay, so I need to style these things as well. Let's start with this one. This is fine. I think this should be fine. And for the chat item, may need to add margin bottom, rounded 1, padding of 3, display flex, align item center, gap of 3. Okay. Okay, this is coming in 2 line. So let me truncate it with text dash truncate. Yeah, this is cool. So I have to do one thing, that is put all these classes here also. Okay, looks good. So looks like I need to add some more custom CSS here for the chat item. For the chat item, font size could be 14px. Color, I will use the variable which is the text light, and cursor pointer because this can be a link. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Maybe I need to change the color here for this one. Style color equals 999. Let me remove this class first. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, so we are done with the chat history, right? Okay, let me add hover effect to each chat item. Hover, then I'll change the background color to card busy. Let's see. Yeah, this is great. Okay, now let's move on to the bottom section. This is done. After this, I can move on to the next section, which will be uh, the user section, right? The section from where you log in, log out. I don't mean log in. Actually, you log out or see the settings or upgrade to the Chat GPT Pro, something like that. So I'll create a div with padding 2, border top, border secondary. I'll have a button here with class btn with 100, margin bottom 2, display flex, line item center, gap of 3, padding of 3, rounded 1. This is almost similar to the previous button. Yeah. So inside this, I'll have an icon again, FA star, followed by a span, which will say upgrade to Pro or Plus. Here it is. Okay. I need to change the background color and things like that. So let me change it here. Background would be AB68FF. This should be a purple one. Yeah. And the color could be white one. Why is it not working? Oh, this is not dollar. This is hash. Yeah, cool. This is good. Now let's move on to the main container. So for the main container, after the nav is closed, I will create a new div with flex grow 1, display flex, and flex column. I will have another div which is flex grow 1, overflow y auto, and padding 4. I will create a container inside it. So I'll create a container. I will have to provide max width here. Max width could be probably 48 rem. H1 ChatGPT. Yeah. So for this H1, I will have text white, text center, margin bottom right. Yeah, this is looking good now. Now let's create a row with 4 gutter 4, and I will have col MD4, and I need this col MD4 for 3 times. Okay, so in the first column I will create a H2, which will say something like examples, and inside here I will have dflex flex column, gap of 3. It will have a button with class btn dark, text start, padding 3, and it will say something like explain quantum computing in simple terms. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So for this H2, I'll give text white followed by H6, margin bottom 3, and text center. This should be it. Okay, it looks good. So I can easily now add another one. Oh, not this one, just the button. So for this second button, I'll change the text. Cut any creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday. Something like this. Okay. Yeah. And for the third one, let me change the text as well. How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? These are the examples, right? This is looking good. So for the next one, I can copy this thing. I can copy it and paste it here. And I'll change some of the things here. So instead of examples, maybe capabilities and the other thing are fine. Let me not go with button here. Let me do a div class equals padding 3, text white, text center, rounded 3. Maybe that should be enough. This will be div, and it will have different thing. It remembers what user said earlier in the conversation. Something like this. So I don't need this remaining one. Let's see. Okay. So I need to change the background color, right? Background color of this one. Background would be, I use the card busy. Card busy. So let me see. Yeah, this is good. I can copy this and use it again. Okay. Let me change the text. Allows user to provide follow-up corrections. And maybe for the last one, trained to decline inappropriate requests. These are the capabilities of ChatGPT, right? So let's move on to the third section. For the third column, I will once again copy the thing from above column, and it will have limitations. So for the limitations, I'll just change the messages here. May occasionally generate incorrect information. Next limitation could be may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. The last one, limited knowledge of world and events after 2022. Yeah, this looks good. So we are going good till now. Now the most important thing is remaining, and that's the chat box here, from where we can type message and send it to the chat GPT. So after this, maybe this is the closing div. Yeah, maybe this one. So let's go here. Let me create a input container with padding 4. I'll create a div with class mx auto position relative, and it will have max width of the same thing that we used here, 48 rem. 48 rem. I'll create an input group. I'll create a text area inside it, which will have class of form control, message input, px4, py3, text white, followed by border 0. Rows probably would be 1. Placeholder could be send a message, something like this. Yeah, this is getting into shape. And after the text area, what I need a button to send the message. So class btn, which will say, okay, it won't say anything. I'll use an icon here. FAS, FA, paper, plane. This one is to send the message. Yeah, here it is. Okay, now I need to add more classes, I guess. So before that, let me add a div here with class text center. I've added some message here. Free research preview. ChatGPT may produce inaccurate information about people, places, or facts. Yeah, now I need to add some more classes here. Let's just start with here. This is good. This should be okay. This should be okay. So for the button, position absolute and 0 top 50 with margin and 2, text muted. Let's see. Okay, maybe I need to add translate middle y. I think it should work. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Cool, this is nice. Let me add some custom CSS for input container. So for the input container, this is a class. I will add background with linear gradient, a 180 degree. Color code could be 53, 55, 64, opacity 0, followed by 353, 740, 58%. Is it working? It should be working. Let's see. For the input container, no, it's not working. Am I missing something here? Linear gradient, that's good. 180 degree, RGBA, 4 parameters, right? Why is it not working? Let's see. Oh, the spelling of gradient is wrong. Jared Dient. This is still not working for the not for the button input container. Oh, there is no color code here. Where is the color code? 353740. Let me type it once again. Background color, linear gradient, 180-degree RGBA. Let me go with another color. 999, 0%, 444, 100%, something like this. Does it show an error message? Invalid property value. Oh, I got the error. I cannot use color for the linear gradient thing. It's working now. So, should be working now. Let's add more things for the message input. Message input. Do I have this class over there? Yes, I do have that class. So I can add CSS here. Resize none. Border radius. Probably 1 rem. Font size 1 rem. Background color 40414F. Okay, I may need to change the color as well. Let's see. No, something is missing here. I have some classes remaining here. Margin top 2, small, and text muted. Is it still not working? This is text white. Maybe I need to change for the focus as well. Focus background color should be this same thing. Let's see. Yeah, this is correct now. So for this one also I need to change the color. Let's remove this text muted. Yeah, this can be seen now. And maybe, what about this one? Let me remove text muted. And let me do text white. Okay, this is good now. So as you can see, we have almost pulled it off. So this is the clone of the ChatGPT. It's not a working version at all. It's just the design clone. So this was just for the educational purpose, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can find the source code, in the link provided in the description below. So please don't forget to subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.